The average price for a used car these days is $32,000, if you can believe that. I'm senior reporter Roland Barris, and I hate car payments. So I wanted to find out if you could buy a used car that's reliable for $5,000 or less. And here it is, a 2007 Honda CR-V with 330,000 miles on it. I got it for $3,400, and you might think, well, that's just crazy. It's a disaster waiting to happen. But I'll tell you what, I bought this car a year and a half ago, and it's had almost no problems. And you can do the same if you follow a few simple rules. First rule about used cars, there are no guarantees. So you must do your homework, but buy the right car, and you could save a bundle. The second rule about used cars, to get one cheap, it generally is going to have lots of miles, and not many make the grade.
But it's only a couple companies that are doing it, right?
Yep.
And who's that?
By and large, probably Toyotas and Hondas. We see those lasting the longest.
That includes their luxury alter egos, the Lexus and Acura, because they have the same basic components that are relatively cheap to repair. I like to surf Craigslist for cars, and Chris says use the filter to search for private sales only.
Probably get a better deal at a used car dealer or at a individual seller.
Definitely individual seller. Used car dealers are more expensive.
And here's why you stick to Honda and Toyota. These Minis, they look great, and they are super cheap, but there's a reason for that.
A lot of times the maintenance on those is going to be really expensive. You know, they're basically just miniature BMWs.
Chris says car listings that mention recent repairs are a good thing if they have the paperwork, especially for Subarus, which have good reliability except for the head gasket and timing belt.
Yeah, if they've just done the timing belt and water pump, that, shows that they do maintenance on more of a regular schedule. Those are ones that if you wait until they fail, it's going to take out the engine entirely. And so if someone says, hey, every 60,000 miles, I know I need to get my timing belt and water pump done, then you're probably going to be buying a better maintained car.
And the Better Business Bureau offers the best advice no matter what used car you're interested in.
I need to have a pre-purchase inspection done by a qualified mechanic before I buy the car. And even then, things can go wrong, and it's not the seller's responsibility if it's a used car.
An inspection should cost between $100 and $300, and Chris says make sure to have the mechanic check the warning codes because they can be expensive and are easy to clear temporarily.
Check engine light's not a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing.
And remember, almost all high mileage cars are going to need something in the first year.
Buy something with that $5,000 budget in mind. So in other words, a $3,000 car that needs $2,000 in repairs is still that $5,000.
So here's the deal. Soon after I bought this car, it did need a few things. It needed a CV axle, a new battery, and an alternator, but all of that cost less than 2 average used car payments. And I've had hardly any trouble since. In Nampa, I'm senior reporter Roland Barris, Idaho News 6.